Let me think about this. It's difficult for me to think about the future. I got a 40-year sentence. So just to know that I hope one day when I get out there that maybe there'll be somebody out there that had my dog and they can say, yeah, I had a service dog and I had this one at one point and I can relate to them and say that was my dog. I don't know. Changing the world one smile at a time, I guess.
ICAN definitely makes a difference, and I can only speak for myself personally. I was incarcerated when I was 15. You know, I started writing books in order to escape from the reality that was around me. A lot of programs, they say they're supposed to help us rehabilitate us, but most of the time they're recycled rhetoric. It isn't so much about what is going on around me. It's about how can I continue to better myself as I transition back into the world.
It's sad to say my children have grown up while I've been in prison. They've grown up without a father. And, sorry. But, like I said, now they see their father doing something positive. I'm not out selling drugs. I'm not using drugs in here. I'm changing lives, one dog at a time. So. I've been a clerk for 3 years. My second dog, Romeo, he came in when he was 2 months old. He left for 5 months. The report said he developed a very bad barking habit. And I'm not sure if you've ever seen our luxurious condos we live in. So to have a dog in there barking all the time was so stressful. I fell asleep many nights over the cage, dropping kibble through the top of the cage.
Creates a sense of purpose in this place. You're not just sitting here moping around and worrying about prison, worrying about being stuck in here, thinking about all the negatives about it. The dog and the program has helped me grow a lot as a person because I'm actually autistic, so I've gotten that end of it to help me. So I was never very sociable. I'm not really good at social cues. I'm not very good at interacting with people. At least I used to not be. I've actually become a lead trainer in the program where I can go up, I can teach classes, I can hold conversations. 4 years ago, I probably wouldn't have been able to do this interview like this.
Where do you think you'd be if you hadn't found ICAN?
Probably working some prison job, feeling like there wasn't a lot of hope and that I really wasn't giving back. I love that my day revolves around my dog. It's rewarding to know that all that hard work is not going to waste.
Just to provide a better dog for somebody, if that dog makes it, it's the greatest feeling in the world. You know, it's like your kid graduating college. Hang on, can't get emotional about that. Shoot. If you see that, it's wonderful. It's beautiful. That's what these dogs do to me. You know, it's that opportunity just to be somebody, to be important, and to have a purpose. Can't go wrong with it. So that's ICAN, and I'm grateful. So if I ever never get to walk out there on the other side of the street to help the dogs in the Humane Society, I will die a happy man.
When that leash hit my hand and I grabbed that first puppy, that's when I knew that I was in this for the long haul.
I'm a dog handler, and I'm a dog groomer, and I'm a dog mom, and I'm proud of that.
And all my life I had taken from people, and I'd never given nobody nothing. And this was the first time in my life in 40-some years that I had given somebody anything.
If it hadn't been for the men that I met in prison, I would have continued, even in prison, to be a horrible person.
My time before ICAN was just, ugh. I was like, what am I doing with my life? What do I want to do?
If it weren't for ICAN, I probably wouldn't be here today. It changed my life.
Without the donations from our donors and the furloughers and the support we get from all the outside people, this wouldn't exist. This is probably the most important part of ICAN. Yes, us handlers are a key part, but we wouldn't exist. This wouldn't happen. We wouldn't get this experience without them. They don't just change the life of a dog. They don't just change the life of us. They change the life of a child, a family, somebody alone. They say that ICAN changes lives at both ends of the leash. Well, the leash gets handed to several people.